Good morning. The sun isn't up, but we are. And we have a very long day ahead of us. I have 50 bags on me, as per usual. It's also midwinter here in Melbourne, which means half the time it's raining, and the other half the wind is trying to lift you off the ground. We are officially in my second week of the second semester. Today is the first day of one of my 3 courses. I have it on all day today, so 9:30 to 4:30. I really should have decided on a bigger umbrella today. Anyway, we have some errands we have to run beforehand to prep for another class, and then tonight we're going to yoga, hopefully with a different umbrella. 4 layers today for a 9-degree morning. We went to the op shop really quickly, so I didn't film, but we just dropped off a few things that I don't want anymore, and we picked up a windbreaker that I am gonna have to modify for another one of my classes. Just dropped off a project that I made last semester for my knit class. I did a pair of leg warmers and mittens, which they want to show for my uni's open day happening next week. Super exciting. I also need to bring in my custom jacket tomorrow. I did a tailoring class last semester as well, and I made a black overcoat that they want to show. So we have an excursion tomorrow morning, which means I'm going to be hauling around a bunch of bags again, but what is a fashion design degree if you're not carrying 3 bags at all times? To be honest with you, I don't think I have enough time to eat before going to yoga, so I think we're gonna walk to my tram and eat. In the meantime, while we wait for dinner to finish cooking, we're gonna unbox some Vinted things that I have bought. You could say I've been on a bit of a shopping spree. It's gonna seem crazy, but these are for yoga. I'm gonna loosen the elastic. We're gonna change the buttons out. These are a nice pair of linen pants that I can wear to bed or to yoga. You need to see the vision, trust me. We've done a lot recently to some questionable items, definitely for summer, but it has a matching slip. Isn't that fun? I love that the stripes on the shirt go vertically and then the stripes on the dress go diagonally. It's pretty cute. Next up, just a basic tunic dress. Again, I'm telling you, I'm shopping for a summer wardrobe, not for winter, but this is just a plain cotton top. Could also be worn with some jeans, but definitely for summer. And I believe we have some gloves as well. Yes! It's been so cold in Melbourne that I'm actually wearing gloves. Are you kidding? So we'll have to do a little look through everything else that I've bought. But I got this belt, for like $10, real leather belt. Got a bunch of other ones, some fun sequin skirts. Honestly, I've gotten quite a lot for my summer wardrobe, but I can't help it. We're midwinter and I miss the sun. All I can think about is the next time I'm gonna see the sun and tan, which I am planning to see the sun on Friday. I'm meeting up with a friend and we're gonna hopefully read in the park under some sunlight. So I have another hyperfixation, and it is wearing these karate pants to yoga. I don't know why they are so comfortable, but they have this gusset in the crotch, which just means that I can stretch and do crazy positions and nothing's uncomfortable. So I'm obsessed. I ended up altering them because they were way too long, and I added like a really stiff, wide hem. So I've been wearing these to yoga for the last week, and I feel like either they have some good juju and like black belt energy where I just feel really, really confident in class, or I'm actually improving, which would be really nice as well. I got myself an annual unlimited membership to go to like the most beautiful yoga studio in Melbourne, and I've been going like 4 or 5 days a week. Tonight we're going for a 7:30 yin class, which is just like sitting in one position for an extended amount of time. So it's a little bit more of a stretching class than like a flow, down dog, upward dog, crazy stuff. This is what it means to have free will. My life is so spectacular. I'm eating my dinner on the way to a yoga class, wearing my favorite pants. The temperature is perfect. There is literally nothing to complain about. Like, are you kidding me? I'm not allowed to bring my phone into the studio, but it's huge. I swear you can fit like 50 people upstairs. It's crazy. Yeah, this is not what I actually wanted. Just so you understand, this is not what I classify as cute. Is this fashionable to you guys? Yeah, let's go back to plan A, the safe bet. Today we are going to the Australian Tapestry Foundation or workshop. I don't remember what it's called. And why are we going there? For my woven textiles class. I am currently in my second week, like I've mentioned. And shockingly, we have to submit our first assignment next week. I need to submit 8 pieces of woven fabric that I've made. I've only made 2, so I'm planning to stay on campus today all day and get as many as I can done. It's 3 o'clock. We're gonna go eat. It's actually ridiculous how little work I've done in 3 hours. Not because I'm not working, but because this is so time consuming. In my opinion, this is the best spot on campus to have my lunch. Look, I have a view. I have solitude, far away from everyone else. It couldn't be better. I was very inspired this morning going to that tapestry workshop, looking at the ways that they do it, and they have like a gazillion colors within like one little thing that they wrap around all the threads. And then I decided that I was going to be insane and attempt to make one of mine so extensively difficult. And I understand that now, I've spent like 2, maybe 3 hours on this. I'm a very patient person, and I usually don't require instant gratification, but wow, this compared to even knitting on that knitting machine, I could make a swatch in an hour. I can sew a whole garment in an hour. That this is just frustratingly, infuriatingly hurting my brain. So the security guard just came in here and pointed out that there is no one else in here. obviously meaning that I can't be in here by myself. But I used my charm and I'm gonna stay until I finish this, which shouldn't be too much longer, and then I'm gonna go home. So I am just content that I am halfway through this assignment. You could say half and a quarter, but this quarter is not turning into a full piece. I honestly feel that I have forever ruined this color combination for myself just because of this experience. But please excuse the it's my eggs that are boiling. Not my eggs, but eggs that I have purchased that are boiling. I am going to dress myself like an Eskimo because it is going to be about 6 degrees when I leave the house. Yeah. And it's going to stay around 10 until like 2 p.m. So it's freaking cold and I'm not looking forward to shivering. I fell asleep last night planning my outfit, and unfortunately, so far, the only pants I see myself wearing with this jacket closed up are my work pants. I also bought these ballet flats off Vinted. They are Anello and Davide, handmade in Italy. The listing for these said the shoemakers who made the Queen's shoes, which I didn't know. Fun fact, I guess these are the official guys who made Queen Elizabeth's shoes. I have made a new self-discovery about reading, but unfortunately, I don't think I have enough time to talk to you all about it, so I'm not going to. Sing Sade and everything is gonna be fine. Oh my god. Yeah, I don't have time for any of this. We're gonna eat this on the way, lol. Yeah, no time for an outfit pick check. Pick, fit, get out of here. So this new self-discovery regarding my reading habits is that my typical way of going about things, which is select one chunky boy, 700 plus pages, and let myself slowly make my way through it for a few months, simply to avoid having to make a new decision regarding a new book, is just not serving me anymore. Time and time again, I hate what I'm reading. I don't hate it, but God, I just grew to resent it. I'm changing my reading habits. I'm going to be a normal person, and I'm just going to read a book that's going to take me, maybe a few weeks, but I'm actually going to be consuming new media that I enjoy. Things feel in balance. I am trying my hardest to keep my social life, my studious university life, and my free time in balance, which as I grow, I find is the hardest thing for me, keeping that balance. So that is my challenge for the rest of the year. Retain balance. From me, Pookie, and from Muds. home to another package, and I think I know what it is. I believe I ordered acrylic organizers for this area because currently I have a really mixed selection, and I think this could be done in a much smarter way. I haven't really given this the time of day that it deserves. Let's unbox. Yes, just as I presumed. I also got another drawer. These should all have little things, and then they're stackable. I kind of already did all the planning way back when for what was going to go into which one, but I've forgotten, so we'll have to rethink, replan, because I ordered this a while ago. Another, oh yes, here they are. They all come with these little handles. Another set of drawers. I wonder if you can still see me with this mountain forming. And another. So this is me and my mountain of things. I have 3 of one kind, 1 big boy, 1 triple threat. If you know me, you know that I love to organize, and this is a very, very juicy excuse to organize. So this is all gonna transform into something beautiful. I'm just gonna cut to it. Whoosh. My fit for yoga. Underneath we've got bright red shorts and a white tee. I don't understand people who go to class in all black. I think it's really sad. We're working today all day, so I'm not filming, but it is my lunch break and I'm at Lincraft. They're having a closing down sale. And I'm shopping for buttons because turns out I don't have anything that matches this kind of color, which are the pink pants that I ordered. I woke up like 15 minutes ago. I have to leave the house in 5 minutes because we're going to yoga. We're gonna have some morning fuel because Monkey never cramps. I also did my laundry yesterday, so my favorite pants are back in action. I have to wear them because they give me all the good feelings. I'm really not feeling it today. I feel like someone beat me up while I was asleep, and my face is just like, but no one's gonna care what I look like at yoga, so let's go. My all white warriors. Let's be realistic here. There's only one correct way to consume a loaf of bread, and that is you take the center bits and you work your way out so the loaf always stays whole and you don't get one butt end that dries out. And there is an unspoken rule that you eat the butt of the bread, especially if you have butter in the house. Butter and bread is the meaning of life. I found it. Philosophers can stop trying to find it because this is it. So my stainless steel frying pan and I had a little disagreement. I wanted fried eggs and it had some attachment issues and decided that scrambled eggs is what's on the menu tonight, this morning. So these are 100% linen, which also means that the actual fabric is more fragile. And then the way that they had constructed it, the stitch length was really long, which means the pants are kind of prone to ripping and tearing. And considering I do want to wear these to yoga, I don't want to risk me going shh and then this going. So I've reinforced all the stitches with a shorter stitch length. I did get buttons yesterday. I got a clear pink one and then a really fun stripy one to put on the cuffs because they had some really ugly wooden buttons going across, and it just brought the vibe down. And even though I did get them, they kind of look tacky, so I've left them off and I've just added the one clear button on the back. Overall, I am completely obsessed. The fact that you can't see me, I'm gonna stand on my vibration plate and hopefully you can see. So they have this really fun angle coming up like this. They just create such a nice shape and they're very comfortable. And I love the fact that I have all these pockets. I've got like 2 mini cookie pockets, and then I've got like 2 big sandwich pockets, and then the fake one on the back. I also redid the waistband. So before it had a really thick band and it was really tight, so I just looked like I was flowing out of these pants. So I put in a much looser elastic, and then I also added a drawstring, so then I can tighten them as I please. So that one's gonna stay internal, so then I don't have to have any like extra bits hanging about. And now that I've done all this wonderful stuff for myself, yoga, fresh bread, fixed up my pants, even though it's literally the most perfect day out, I am gonna stay home, be productive, and have a great time. Confession time. I usually buy sticks of butter, not like tubs of butter. So when I make toast, I can't really just spread, like it's quite difficult. So I usually get my stick of butter and I do this. And I know it's gross, but it's very convenient. And my genius brain for the last year has been thinking, how easy would it be if I just had an empty glue stick and I put butter in it, and then I did that. And you know what? AliExpress pulls through every time. We have a butter glue stick now. Do I have to say more? So the butter just comes out the top, and then this is my idea, but somebody obviously got to make it before I did. And if they hadn't, I still probably would have found a way to do this, because are you kidding me? This is the greatest thing that's ever been invented. I do have work today, so it's not a very exciting day to be filming, but I have unconfirmed dinner plans with some friends tonight, so we might be doing that. And I need to drop something off at the post office before we get into work. If you have correctly cooked your egg, you should be able to just peel it off after letting it cool. This is what it was meant to be yesterday and what it was not. I decided not to film this morning because I was running low on time as it was. I also had the worst night's sleep thanks to my newfound neck shoulder pain. It's gonna be a great day today. I just need to find the greatness. We are the first person here, and realistically we're gonna be one of the last people to leave campus because I have class till 8:30. I don't know whose idea it was to have something running so late, but I'm mentally prepared that Tuesdays are gonna be crazy days for me this semester. I'm gonna try to get as many samples done as I can. I only need to do another 3. I did one at home over the weekend, so I'm feeling on track for this class. I'm catching up with a friend who's visiting from out of Melbourne for a late lunch. It's probably gonna end up being my dinner because I'm gonna have to be back here for 5 o'clock class. So in reality, this course is all gonna be done on these looms, which are insane. I have no idea how they work, but we are gonna find out this week, which is what I'm looking forward to because I'm over these tapestry looms. This is gonna be a lot more crazy. As you can see, there's like a gazillion threads. So I'm gonna maybe not say too much before I understand how much really goes into it, but I am very excited. We came home and I forgot to start filming. I got really excited. I got mail. This is a very interesting top. It has potential, but you have to have a vision for it. And at the moment, I don't have the vision, but I know that I will. I did also get a pair of cotton pants that I ordered intentionally for yoga, but they're very sheer, so I don't know if that's a great idea. Maybe they're gonna be pajama pants, or maybe I'm just gonna wear like short type underwear with them, but they're really, really nice. I did also get more press studs in the mail for my blingy jeans. I feel like they need more bling. You can't ever have enough bling, but in reality there should just be a lot more happening. I love the sound. My neck still really hurts, so we have Voltaren gel, my vibration plate, and the power of red light healing me. I haven't done heelless curls in such a long time because it's kind of time consuming, but I washed my hair last night, so whoa. Okay. I'm pleasantly surprised. Holy! Are you kidding me? Look at this. Do you see this curl? Okay. But see, this is giving like pageant princess, and I just want to look like a normal girl with wavy. Yeah. And I think I'm gonna do a pair of loafers, so. My hair is so springy. I started working on the swatch yesterday. I'll insert a photo here of what it's meant to look like. But it's my cat Matcha. She's really helping me get through this assignment. This is me arriving home. I look like I got into a fight. The weather is horrific. It's pouring down rain, and I have my tiny frail umbrella, which I really should have brought a bigger one, but the weather app told me it wasn't really gonna rain today, so I'm glad I brought something. And of course, out of all days, we have to take home the only paper pattern we will ever get of this selected garment. So I have one of the gloves holding it together, and I had a bag around it, and it still got a little bit wet, but that's all I could have done. It's honestly been such an amazing day. We finished these swatches, so that makes me so content that I get to show up to my 8:30 class tomorrow to present them knowing that I'm finished. I got, in my opinion, the best pattern. We had 7 to pick from, and it was kind of like a, if you want it, put your hand up for it. And I don't know, there's something about this collar design. I took photos of a sketch that he did, definitely not the same jacket, but a really similar concept. I'll put in a photo here. And I love this scarf collar. It just looks so beautiful. Yeah, I've never heard of this designer before. His name is Hall Ludlow. New Zealand born, active from like 1950s to the 90s, predominantly in Australia, Sydney, Melbourne, but he's like moved around. And I'm kind of obsessed. He has this thing for doing a lot of stitches in a row to create his own trim. It's honestly very similar to my karate pants. When I fixed these up for myself, I added all of these stitches one after another to create like an extra structure, but it is also really cute to just have those stripes running along. And he, in most of his designs, has a detail with these kinds of stripes. So the timing is also really fun, but the collar is meant to have these stitches running along it, or at least I think that is how he would intend it. And the fun part about this assignment and this course, because we're only working off the draft pattern and then like a tiny rough sketch, we don't really know what his intention was with the final design, so we get to fill in the missing blanks, and I find that so cool. So I'm really excited, and I've technically been filming for a week now, but tomorrow's gonna be super exciting. We're gonna learn how to set up those big looms. I'm gonna be tracing off the patterns for this and starting work on that. Honestly, my life is just so exciting right now that I feel like I could vlog forever. And I think I should just take this moment to be really grateful and present that this is my life at this present moment. It's so beautiful and so full. I could go on forever. And you know that I love to yap.